have a woman. He needs a woman, our girl. He needs a woman. Man makes everything he can, but a woman makes a better man. Man needs a woman. Man think about anything above, but money can't buy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage businessman and former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy.
He needs a woman out there. Oh! Man needs a woman. He needs a woman.
You guys ready to win this thing? We're 12 days away from the biggest victory in American history. Let's not make it small. A landslide minus some shenanigans is still a victory, and that's what you all are going to deliver in the state of Arizona. I got 3 words for you. Vote, vote, vote. Get it done for President Trump, all right? We're just getting warmed up today. Love it. We are in the middle of a war in this country. I don't use that word lightly. Our enemy is not our fellow citizen, it is an ideology. There's no middle ground here. Either you believe in censorship or you believe in free speech. You cannot have both. Either you believe in merit or you believe in group quotas. You cannot have both. Either you believe in American exceptionalism or you believe in apologizing for who we are. You cannot have both. And right now, more than ever, we need a commander-in-chief who will lead us to victory in that war. And that man is your next president, the 47th president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. If you want to seal the border, vote Trump. If you want to restore law and order in this country, vote Trump. If you want to grow the economy in this country, vote Trump. If you want to stay out of World War III, vote Trump. If you want to revive national pride in this country, vote Trump. If you want to make America great again, vote Trump. This is the choice we face. You know, Tim Walz, Kamala Harris walking around. I'll tell you, I hope when we deliver that victory on November 6th, the Democratic Party learns once and for all that identity politics doesn't work. You get rotten leaders at every time when you use race and gender to select somebody for their job. And I'm actually talking about Tim Walz this time, by the way. It doesn't work in any direction at all. You know, you got kids coming in, they'll say, oh, he went in as a boy, now he identifies as a girl. It's like what happened at the top of the Democratic ticket. This thing was a coup all the way down. The Democratic Party has now become the party of censorship, has now become the party of war, has now become the party that is hostile to the working class in this nation. But it doesn't have to stay that way. You know, President Trump often says this, and he's right, that we are a nation in decline. That's what we've become. But it doesn't have to stay that way. We don't have to be at the end of the ancient Roman Empire. We don't have to be this nation in decline. We still can be a nation in our ascent. A nation whose best days are actually still ahead of us. Still a country where we will look our kids in the eye and mean it when we tell them that you get ahead in the United States of America with your own hard work, your own commitment, your own dedication, and that you know what? You are free to speak your mind at every step of the way. That is the American dream. That is what we are running to. That is how we will make America great again. Our founding fathers, make them proud. 2024 is our 1776. That's going to require a sacrifice of all of you. I'll be honest with you, I don't love early voting. I never have. I believe we need single-day voting on Election Day as a national holiday with paper ballots and government-issued ID to match the voter file. That's what I believe. That's what Donald Trump believes. But let me tell you something. You got to play by the rules we have in order to change the rules to what they should be. So I'm asking you, as Republicans, yes, we may not like early voting, get out there and do it anyway, because we have an election to win and a country to save. Our founding fathers, they made a sacrifice. There were 56 men who signed the Declaration of Independence. What happened to them? Might ask yourself exactly. 12 of them had their homes ransacked and burned to the ground by the British. 5 of them were captured by the British and tortured until their deaths. 9 of them died in the American Revolution. 3 more of them had their own kids die in the American Revolution. They didn't do it for them. They did it for us, so we could be here 250 years later, enjoying the blessings of liberty in the greatest nation known to the history of mankind. And we're not about to squander it for them. 2024 is our 1776, and I mean it when I say this. I think Donald Trump is the George Washington of our moment. They shot at George Washington when he crossed the Delaware. They missed when they tried for Donald Trump, too. This time around, we're not messing this up for our country. And I'm asking you, you guys do your part, Donald Trump's going to do his, and we will make sure that our best days are still ahead of us, that we restore that American dream, that we restore that belief in the impossible, that we are the unafraid, the explorers, the pioneers who nobody was going to stop. That is what won us the American Revolution. That is what reunited us after the Civil War. That is what won us 2 world wars and the Cold War. That is what still gives hope to the free world. And if we can revive that dream over group identity and victimhood and grievance, then nobody in the world, not a nation, not a corporation, not a virus, not China, and certainly not Kamala Harris or Tim Walz is going to defeat us. That is what American exceptionalism is all about, and that is what we will revive to save this great nation. Thank you all. God bless you and your families, and may God bless our United States of America. Do not stop fighting until we get this job done. Thank you, guys. God bless.
I know I have good judgment. I know I have good taste. It's funny and it's ironic that only I feel that way. I promise them that you're different, and everyone makes mistakes, but just don't. I heard that you're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy. Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight. I tell them it's just your culture, and everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah, I know. All I'm asking, baby, please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you don't embarrass me, little sucker. Maybe just stay inside. I know you're craving some fresh air, but the ceiling fan is so nice, and we could live so happily if no one knows that you're with me. I'm just kidding, but really, 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 please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Please, 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 don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage United States Senator Rubio.
Please, please. If you wanna go and be stupid, don't do it in front of me. If you don't wanna cry to my music, don't make me hate you prolifically. Please, 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 please.
guys have no humidity here. We were in Florida today. You guys have no humidity. They say it's good for the hair, right? Bad for the skin, anyway. So good to see you guys. Did you notice they said Rubio? They didn't even say my first name, which is fine. No, don't. No. I'll tell you why. I asked them to do that because there's this thing about this stupid Marco Polo game. It drives me nuts. I hated it as a kid. So Rubio's fine. Are you guys, are we going to win Arizona? Are you guys going to do what it takes to win? It matters. It's important. We feel great about Florida. Remember when Florida was the state everybody was watching at night? We take nothing for granted. But I'm going to make a very bold prediction. Donald Trump in my home state, his home state, is going to win big. But it isn't going to matter if we don't win big here as well. You guys are going to give us a big victory here, right? And it's not enough to just we need him in the White House, but he needs a Senate. If we don't get the Senate, he won't have anybody appointed to his cabinet. In fact, let me tell you this, if we don't get the Senate, and God forbid they win over the House, they will impeach him like the same day as he's moving into the White House. Think about it. As he's moving into the Oval Office, whoever the speaker, it won't be Pelosi again. I think she's done being speaker, right? I think she's done. But maybe she'll want to come back just to do one more impeachment. They pass more impeachment than they do, laws that help the American people. But we have to win the Senate, and you have a chance to do that. Are you going to send us, Carrie Lake, to Washington, D.C.? Good. I'm telling you now, we need more people like that with common sense, that'll work hard, that'll help us do the right things in the Senate. She's going to feel lonely there because there ain't that enough. We don't have enough people with common sense that'll work hard in the U.S. Senate, but she will. She'll make a difference. And I'm telling you, if you're voting for Donald Trump, if you know anyone who's voting for Donald Trump, but they say, I'm not going to vote for the Senate race, it's not a big deal, I'm telling you, it's self-defeating. We need them both. Make sure people get out and vote. Make sure you tell everybody they got to get out and vote, and they have to stay and vote for all the Republicans on the ticket. And I'm here to tell you this is not just an election. It is an election. And it is a choice between, for fear and at risk of exaggeration, it is a choice between two very different candidates. Two very different candidates. One, who you'll hear from in a moment, the 45th and soon to be 47th President of the United States. He will speak with passion and with humor because he loves America at the core. Why is he doing this? I'm going to tell you, a lot of people don't know this, okay? But I'm going to share this with you. Donald Trump has actually been quite successful in business. He doesn't need to be in politics. He even has his own plane. All right? And not like a little plane, like a big plane. He does a huge plane, that's exactly right. A huge plane. So why would someone like that, who has all these things going, by the way, they all loved him, all these celebrities, all these people out there that now, are jumping on the train of the Kamala Harris and all these people, they were all his friends. They all liked him. He had a great life. So why does someone like that run for president? Because they love America. Because he loves America. Because he wants your children to have the America that we inherited, the greatest country in the world. That's why he's doing it. And they attack, and the unfairness, the attempts on his life, the 2 impeachments, the 45 indictments, the lawfare, everything he's put up with, everything his family, his friends, the people around him, is all because he loves a country that he knows is supposed to be the greatest country in the world, needs to be the greatest country in the world. It has the greatest people in the world. Now what it needs is a great president again. So that's option one. Option two is someone who 6 months ago was supposed to be the vice presidential Democratic candidate. But then, first of all, they lied to us, right, for years. And she was there. There's no way she doesn't know. Biden had problems. He was struggling. You know, let me ask you, do you think if Kamala Harris had run for president, let's say Biden had announced a year and a half ago, I'm not running for re-election, and she had been a candidate and a bunch of other Democrats would have run, would she have been their nominee? She would not have been their nominee. She became the nominee of the Democratic Party the only way she could, through a backroom maneuver to put her on the ballot at the last second when it was too late to pick anybody else. And now she can't tell us what the difference is between what she would do and what Joe Biden has done. Now, when they first started running, for a couple weeks, they were pretending she was born on July 24th of this year. But she wasn't. She was the Attorney General in California. She was a U.S. Senator. She ran for president. You may not have noticed because she got out of the race like 3 weeks after she got in. But she ran at one time, and then she became vice president, and she's been in that White House and in this administration through every single debacle. In fact, you know one of the things she was? She was the border czar. How did she do with the border here in Arizona? How did she do with the border? Well, imagine what she would do as president. Nothing. We can't let that happen, and it's in your hands. Vivek spoke a moment ago, and it really matters. Look, I'll tell you this, and I'll say this in closing. I know people that feel very strongly about this election. True story, 4 years ago. Someone who felt very strongly. This guy had every sign, every bumper sticker, every Facebook post, everything you can imagine. He was really engaged. You know, he forgot to go vote. He didn't forget to go vote. He said, I'm going to go vote at the last second. And then I forgot what happened. But he ended up not voting. Now, luckily, Florida wasn't a one-vote state. But if enough people like that don't go out and vote, we're going to wind up saying, you know, what happened? That can't happen. They know we're going to win. That's why they're going crazy. Their campaign at the end is not even about them. You won't even hear her say anymore, this is what I would do as president. It's all attacks. It's all viciousness. It's all nastiness because they have nothing to run on. They know we're going to win because they know you're behind us. They know we're going to win here in Arizona because they know you're here behind us. But the way we win is if you go vote and everyone you know that agrees with you goes to vote, and everyone who doesn't agree with you, tell them the election's next 2 Wednesdays, the Wednesday, the day after. That's a joke. Is there media here? That is called a joke. You've got to vote. You've got to get everyone you know to go out and vote. And honestly, vote as soon as you can. Vote as soon as you can so that you can spend the rest of your time getting people out to vote so we will wake up that Wednesday morning and we will be able to say, thank God our president is once again Donald J. Trump. Thank you and God bless. Thank you.
It's been 7 hours and 50 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away these blues.
Since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, always plays clean. Plays by intuition, the digit counters fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senior Advisor to the Donald J. Trump campaign, Stephen Miller.
Arizona, 12 days. 12 days to end inflation. 12 days to end the border invasion. 12 days to end the corruption and graft and theft in Washington. 12 days to deliver the future for our children that they deserve. 12 days to send home every last criminal gang, every last criminal migrant, every last menace that has crossed our border to prey on the people of this state. I want you to think about the last 8 years since Donald J. Trump stepped down that golden escalator. Think about what they've thrown at him, what he's endured over those 8 years. Think about the hoaxes, the lies, the persecutions. They've attacked him. They've attacked his family. They've attacked his loved ones. They've attacked his businesses. They've attacked every single thing he's ever been associated with, that corrupt system. Why have they kept attacking him? Why? Because Donald Trump is the one fighting for us. And they kept coming after him and coming after him and coming after him. Lawfare after lawfare, hoax after hoax, lie after lie, persecution after persecution, and then not one, but 2 assassination attempts that nearly took his life. And did he bend? Did he back down? Did he break? Did he waver? Did he falter? Did he give one single inch? No. He stood up. He stood strong. He raised his fist into the air and said 3 immortal words: fight, fight, fight. And who and what is he fighting for? He's fighting for your children. He's fighting for your husbands. He's fighting for your wives. He's fighting for everyone you love. And he's fighting for America, for this republic, for our freedom, for our Constitution. He's fighting for all of us every single day. But now it's up to us. Now it's up to everyone in this room to deliver the tsunami of votes that we need to reclaim the United States of America. And so, to the people of Arizona, I need you to dig deep. I need you to dig even deeper than you think that you can dig. Look at the TV every day. Look at the lies on CNN. Look at the lies on MSNBC. Look at the hatred that is being spewed every single day by the corrupt ruling class. But remember this. You still have the power to take back your country. The future of this nation and this civilization are still in your hands. So my challenge to you, Arizona, over these next 12 days, will Arizona send Donald J. Trump back to the White House? Will you get your friends? Will you get your family? Will you get everyone you know and send a flood of ballots into the polls and say America will be a safe nation, we will be a free nation, we will be a proud nation, and we will look at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and say, that is my president, that is Donald Trump, that is my warrior in the White House. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Arizona, and God bless the United States.
first came into office, I cut taxes more than any other president. We have created 7 million new jobs, and it led to a growth like we've never seen before. We developed the greatest economy in history by far. When I left office, it changed. Inflation destroyed the lives of so many people. Interest rates went from 2% to 10%. Millions of illegal immigrants, traffickers, and drugs coming into our country. Our country has gone to hell. So I made a decision to run. We're going to make America great again, greater than ever before. I will fight for you with every breath, and I will never let you down. I'm gonna fight like they all gonna see, and if I die, I'm gonna die free.
President Trump is literally putting his life on the line, and he's willing to risk it all because he loves this country.
He is strong, he is fearless, and he is what this country needs right now.
Our cities will be safe, our streets will be clean, and our border will be secure.
We can't allow our country to be destroyed by politicians who will put their own power ahead of the interests of the American people, our freedom, and our future.
The left told me to hate Trump. When you cut through the lies, you realize the truth. American families were better when Donald Trump was president. We were safer, wealthier, and stronger.
So if you love this country, if you want to stand up and fight for the future of our nation, you must re-elect Donald J. Trump.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next president of the United States, President Donald J. Trump.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. The men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
thank you very much. And a very special hello to Arizona. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I'm thrilled to be back in this incredible state with thousands of very, very hardworking American patriots. Thank you very much, everybody. So as you know, early voting, we're finally here. We can't take this any longer. We don't like incompetent people, do we? We don't like incompetent. These people are grossly incompetent. They're going to be changed. We have no choice. We have to change them, and we have to change them on November 5th. It's going to be the most important day in the history of our country. I believe that, too. Early voting is underway here in Arizona, and we're doing great in Arizona. I don't know if you've been hearing. They got a problem.